part 2 of the rear wheel drive, or front engine rear wheel drive vehicle settings walkthrough for gravel. What other liveries are there? I'll go with this one. Okay, so in the last one, I had trouble with the brakes. Heavy rear end locking on the brakes. Also brake understeer. Also throttle understeer. Or too much throttle understeer. I want it to be stable on throttle, but I don't want to have to over throttle too much to get it to rotate. Alright, load. Brake bias. So rear suspension. So this is for the throttle oversteer, is what I'm looking for. Up 3. And try that out. That may be enough to get the brake oversteer I want. Probably not, but it might.
Five,
okay.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6
Still getting
over
brake
jump.
understeer.
Into caution, left 3 continues over jump.
But it will rotate on the brakes. It's just not
right
enough.
1 long, tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60. Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left 4 through gate. Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest, left 4. To finish.
Oh, there's that understeer. So I'm gonna need to reduce the front spring. Oh, wrong buttons. Going down 2 from here. I should also mess with the damping because it's going to affect the overall performance. So I'm going to increase this now, just out of personal preference, and will give me more steering response, the amount of steering response that I want, or somewhere near here anyway. Every car is different, but it seems, the trend of this game, it seems like this is the value that works for me the best. So I'm going with that. And that will also make the car a little bit prone to understeer, since it will speed up the time at which the front tire surface gets loaded, and since the front end will load faster, depending on the suspension, it may load faster than the rear, which will cause understeer. But I'm hoping to offset that with the spring rate. Oh yeah, also I was going to lower this down to 800, the fast bump threshold. See how that does.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution left 3 continues over jump. Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut.
Oh, already in second.
Into acute left.
So I didn't get too much
side,
understeer
60.
from the damper change, but I'm not getting enough
Caution, keep mid over
brake
jump,
steer.
water splash.
Whoa.
Left 4 through gate.
Turned the wheel too early, couldn't find the handbrake.
Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest left 4. To finish.
I got too much brake understeer. Still. You know what? I'm actually going to, excuse me, try this and move the brake bias back instead. Hopefully with the rear brake bias. Oh wait, no. Yeah, hopefully it makes it more stable. I did have problems with rear end locking with the brake bias back here, but I do want to keep the spring rate as firm as this front spring rate as firm as possible for power delivery. And so if I can do that, that would be nice. So I'm going to try this. So more differential lock and more rear brake bias.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6
Or,
and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction.
If this doesn't work, I'm going to have to use a different approach.
Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4.
Yeah, still got understeer with the brake bias, so I can't use that. So I need to keep the brake bias forward, because it'll still lock up like that, which I don't want. Oh.
Into acute left, post inside, 60. Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash.
Wait, let's test the high speed section before I make a decision.
Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest, left 4. To finish. Much better through the high speed section. I'm still getting understeer. And it didn't lock up that quickly. You know what, I'm going to do that and try that again. Because the other alternative is to decrease the differential braking lock 4, 3, 2,
and move the brake bias
1,
forward.
Go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over
But that
crest,
means I'll have
continues
to
past junction.
reduce the front
Into
spring
care,
rate,
left 6 past junction. Left 3
depending on
through
how
gate,
much
water splash. Left
oversteer
4,
or understeer I get.
into left 6 over jump.
Still getting
Into caution, left 3 continues over jump.
understeer, so I need to move the front,
Right 1 long,
reduce the
tightens,
front
don't
spring
cut.
rate. But it's not like locking. Whoa, that was a throttle issue.
Into acute
It's not
left,
locking the
post
rear
inside, 60.
as drastically as it was before on the brakes.
Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left 4 through gate. crest 150, past junction, left 6 over bump, 100 past lay-by, crest left 4, to finish.
Oh, too fast. I just locked the brakes entirely. So I think I need to reduce the brake force even more. Okay, and then still getting the understeer. So I'm going to bring this down one and see how that does. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3 continues over jump.
Brakes are better.
Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60.
And the softer spring rate's causing me to have a bit more,
keep mid over jump, water splash.
a bit more
left
oversteer on throttle.
Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump.
Since the load transfer isn't
to finish.
as quickly moving to the rear, but since I have the softer front spring. But it's rotating, which is a good sign. I could use a little bit more. So try that at default. I think that's it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump.
Yeah, too much oversteer on throttle.
Left 3 continues over jump. Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60.
Throttle's a little bit too sensitive.
Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left 4 through gates. Crest 150, past junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest left 4.
Performing better on the brakes.
To finish.
All right. Now then, the throttle oversteer is too quick. So I'm going to go down 1 and try that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump.
Brake oversteer has
left 3 continues
reduced.
over jump.
So what I'm going to have to do...
Tightens, don't cut. Into acute left, post inside, 60.
So I can't get the throttle performance I want and the brake
Caution, keep
performance
mid over jump, water splash. Left
that I
4
want
through gate.
with the way that my current direction of
Crest 150, past junction.
adjusting
left
the
6
suspension.
over bump. 100 past lay-by.
Because already
Crest,
it's
left
understeering
4
again
to finish.
on the brakes. So what I'm going to have to do is move the brake bias forward, reduce this, and what do I want? Leave everything else as it is until I do another test. All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump.
I could change
Into
the...
caution, left 3 continues over jump.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of
Right 1
oversteer on throttle, a lot more than I'd like.
Into
But anyway,
acute left,
what was I saying?
post inside, 60.
I could change the damper,
Caution,
but
keep
I-
mid over jump.
I'm going to try to avoid
left
that
4 through
as
gate.
much as possible.
Crest 150, past junction. Left 6
Because
over
the
bump.
damper only adjusts
100 past
the
lay-by.
transitional
Crest left
loading between
4 to finish.
no lateral loading and maximum lateral loading. So let's say you're going around a turn with the radius X or whatever, right? And if you're going slower, then the maximum speed of that turn for the tires, you won't be at maximum loading on the tire, right? And so you won't necessarily be using the full potential of the spring rate, but instead, I don't know if you see that in the background. There's a car going backwards. Okay, let's see. But yeah, once you do reach the maximum lateral tire loading for that given radius, you will then be leaning. The effective, what do you call it? The effective loading will come mostly from the spring rate rather than the damper, and so. What is it? Basically, by reducing the front damper, it will marginally increase the turn-in performance, and it'll only really affect the turn-in performance mostly, because once you hit maximum lateral loading, you're mostly leaning on the anti-roll and the spring rate rather than the damper, because the damper will have had time to settle to maximum compression, or to allow the spring rate to reach maximum compression given your tire loading. Hopefully that made sense and wasn't too convoluted. Basically what I'm saying is the damper stiffness doesn't really matter as much when concerning maximum lateral tire loading. That's the summation of what I was trying to say. So, what was going on? Oh yeah, too much oversteer on throttle. I didn't notice the brakes, but I didn't have it. So what I want to do is I'm going to try reducing this back down to here. Excuse me. I know this increasing the front spring rate will really help with the power delivery. It'll do more. It'll be more effective than reducing the rear spring rate. You know what? I'm going to increase this to here, so they're both in the middle, and I'll make changes from there. I don't know how any of this is going to perform. I have an idea, but I'm going to make this my new starting point for the suspension. All right, and I can always open up the rear differential lock on the braking side. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash. Left 4. Into left 6 over jump. Into caution, left 3 continues over jump.
So the brake understeer is not that bad.
Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut.
But the power delivery is just significantly better.
Into acute left, post inside, 60.
Actually, a little bit too much front spring, maybe.
Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left 4 through gate.
But I can compensate that front spring issue
Crest 150,
with the rear
past
spring.
junction. Left 6 over bump. 100 past lay-by. Crest, left 4. To finish.
And the rear spring will also, the stiffer rear spring rate will help with the braking understeer. So I'm going to do that. One, two, three. Yeah, 3. I'm going to try that out. And so if I have either too much throttle steer or like both throttle steer or not enough
5, 4,
braking rotation,
3,
I have
2,
to change the differential.
1, go. Right 4 long,
if both of
60 over
those
bumps. Left
are
6
the issue.
and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash.
Hang on.
Left 4.
I think I said that wrong. Yeah, so I'm
Into
not getting
left
enough
6 over
braking
jump.
performance.
Into caution, left 3 continues over
That's
jump.
what I mean. If I'm not getting enough braking performance and I have too much
Right 1
throttle
long,
steer,
tightens, don't
then I
cut.
have to mess with the differential.
Into acute left,
So yeah, there is
post inside,
more
60.
throttle steer. It's manageable, but I could reduce it.
Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash. Left 4 through gate.
So that is the issue
Crest
of not
150,
enough braking
past
performance
junction. Left
and
6
just a
over
little
bump.
bit too much throttle
100
steer.
past lay-by. Crest left 4. To finish.
Yeah, understeering on the brakes still. So I'm going to open up the braking lock and then reduce the rear spring rate.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 4 long, 60 over bumps. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. Into care, left 6
Whoa.
past junction. Left
Hitting
3
rocks
through gate,
is not
water
gonna help.
splash. Left 4. Into left 6
Huh,
over jump.
so I'm still getting
Into caution, left 3 continues over jump.
understeer on the brakes.
Right 1 long,
Even with
tightens,
the
don't
differential,
cut.
the braking lock. See, there's the understeer. Whoa.
Into acute left, post inside, 60. Caution, keep mid over jump, water splash.
Even with
Left
the
4 through
differential
gate.
lock opened up as far as it is, I'm still getting understeer
Crest 150,
that I don't think
past junction.
is going to be remedied
Left 6 over bump.
by opening
100
the
past
differential
lay-by. Crest,
braking
left
lock
4.
anymore.
Into right 6, stay mid over crest.
Oh, is this
into
full
right
stage?
6,
Oh man,
130.
I have to
Care
drive the whole car,
crest into acute right.
drive the whole stage like this.
Into left 6, continues for 130. Over
So I have to be
bumps,
careful on the brakes
ditch
because
inside.
there's too much understeer,
Left 5,
which
keep
will shoot
in.
me
Into
straight
right
out of the
3
corner.
over crest. Crest right 6, into turn left 3 tights, 2 past junction. Into right 6, 60.
Whoa, and too much throttle oversteer.
Crest jump maybe past junction, 170. Care right 6 over jump, 60. Right 6 over crest, past junction. Into care, left 6, crest bump, right 2, long, ditch inside. Crest, right 6, left 6, right 6 over crest, 110 through dip.
So I'm avoiding trail
Caution,
braking.
right 4 long, don't cut tight.
Because I can't.
3 over crest, immediate turn, hairpin left.
It's not the way I'd like to. I have to really brake lightly.
Right 4 long. Into left 5 long, ditch inside. Into caution, turn right 3 tight, immediate turn square left. Into right 6 past junction. Into right 4 over crest, tight, keep in. Left 5. Right 5, keep in. Left 2. And right 6 into left 6. Into right 3 long. Into turn left 3 half long, crest, jump maybe. Into right 460. Turn right 6. Care left 6 over crest, 80 down. Turn square right. Right 6. Into left 4 half long,
Yeah,
keep
there's
in.
the understeer.
Into left 2, keep in. Right 5 long, 100. Right 1, don't cut. Into left 6. Into right 3.
Yeah, it's really hard to turn and slow down with the understeer as it is.
Into left 2, long, opens 100. Care logs, right 5, 80 through depth. Right 3 over crest, 60, keep left over crest. Right 4, don't cut, 60. Left 6, long over crest. Into care, right 4, long, don't cut, logs inside. 60. Right 6, half long, 60 over crest. Caution, keep left over crest, down. Into right 4, long. Into left 1, long. Into right 6. Into left 6, over bumps. Into right 4, continues over crest. Into left
So I
6,
think
60 past junction.
the front spring rate is
Turn left
definitely
1, 40.
too firm as it is.
Turn right 2, don't cut, bad camber.
With
Into
the
left
rear
6.
spring rate as it is.
Into right
Anyway.
6, immediate turn hairpin left. Into left 4 long. Into caution, turn square right, don't cut, logs on exit. Right 6, don't cut.
So what I have to do
Into left 6, 60.
is move that rear brake bias
Left 3 long, don't
back
cut. Into
really
right
far.
6, 60, over crest. Caution right 5, into left 3 tight, over crest. Right 6, crest.
Not really far,
130.
but back to where it was,
Right 6
and then
into
put the
care, left 6, keep mid over jump.
differential
Into
braking
right
lock
4 long.
back to maximum
Into
locking,
caution, left 6 long, over crest jump.
and then
right
make the
5,
car handle as best I
right 5
can
long, into left
under
6
those
long, over crest.
conditions.
Into right 6 half long, through gate, crest, and left 5 long, into right 4, 40 gate, right 6, 40, left 6, into right 3 long, 40, right 5 continues for 80 over crest, tightens to 3, into left 5 over crest, continues and tightens to 4. Keep right over jump, maybe. Left 6, right 6. Keep left over jump, maybe. Right 5 long into caution, left 6 big jump, right 4. Left 640 bump. Right 3 long past junction into left 6 crest jump. Right 5 long 60. Left 4 long keep in. Into caution, keep right over
Oh yeah,
jump.
I can always use
Left
the anti-roll
and right 2 long
to counteract.
into left 3
Oh wait,
long.
I'm not
into
having an
right
issue of
6
brake
long.
oversteer. I'm having an issue of brake understeer.
Right 3, left
So
6.
never mind.
Right 4
And I can always move the brake bias really far back,
left 4 long keep in.
because then I don't think
100.
I'll be functionally using the front tires for braking at all,
Left
which is
4
not
long
good
into right 1 long 60.
for this kind of car, because the engine's in the front. You get better
hairpin
braking
right.
on the front end. Oh, you get better braking on the front end in every car,
Into left 2 tightens to
because
1
of
over
load
crest,
transfer.
60 to finish.
but particularly front engine cars, because there's not very much weight on the back comparatively. Alright, so what am I doing? Yeah, moving the brake bias back, increasing the differential lock so it doesn't snap loose on the brakes, and then trying to figure out how to make the car perform the way I want with that, using the suspension. Alright, till the next one.